Boom! Welcome back, everybody, to The Perfect Bag. It's time for another one-take bag review, and we're getting into something super dang exciting today. What are we talking about? Well, boogie people. We're talking about boogie bags from Goodwerks. Finally getting around to testing and reviewing the boogie bag from Goodwerks, which is an upscale fanny pack. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you're about to find out, because I'm going to tell you all about these bags in a one-take bag review. What does that mean? That means we're going to do a straight shot video. No edits, no funkiness, no weirdness. Just me talking to you about bags. That's right. Okay, we're going to do an exterior walkthrough. Then we're going to dive into camera number 2, get an overhead interior walkthrough. After that detailed walkthrough and breakdown, you're going to get 2 things that I love about the bag, 2 things that I think could be better, and then an overall recommendation. Who is the Goodwerks Boogie bag the perfect bag for? Let's get into it. All right, everybody. So first off, what is this bag? Clearly, it's a small crossbody fanny pack. Boom. Wear it like a crossbody. Wear it like a fanny pack. It is small. It is good looking, but it's also really hard to get. So I guess we'll start with that. This is a bag that is made in small batch quantities by a company. And the company is really, I think, starting to expand, maybe potentially into a studio, but it kind of is a dude making bags. A company called Goodwerks. I think there is some Goodwerks mission stuff going on with this company in terms of donation and supporting community. But I will say this, the bags are kind of heavy and steeped in what we all know as drop culture, which means that you join a group and or an email list, you get a link, and the link tells you, alert, alert, there's 5 new bags, come and get them. And you come and you click the link and you buy the bag. It is a strategy that both drives, I guess, energy and engagement, but also it's a good smart strategy if you're only producing limited runs and you're a small shop. It gives everybody a fair chance to purchase the bags. And an interesting piece, Goodwerks recently has started doing kind of first-time buyers only links where, you know, bags are dropping, but they're only available to people who have never bought a boogie bag before, which I think is a good idea because it prevents what usually ends up happening, unfortunately, with all of these companies that do drops, which is people purchase them hedging on the idea of a resale. Not everybody, but quite a few people out there, whether it's sneakers, whether it's knives, whether it's bags, whether it's whatever, t-shirts, video games, whatever. I'm going to buy this limited edition thing and then I'm going to flip it for a profit. Meh. Bleh. But is what it is. That's capitalism for you. So we got 2 different versions of a boogie bag here. And we've got an earlier version, and then this one we're going to concentrate the most on because this is the MKIII, the Mark III. This is the most recent version of the bag. And to be fair to Goodwerks, I want to really over-index in this review talking about the most recent version of the bag. This bag is cool, and I love the colorway. We've got a multicam Alpine X-Pack situation here. It is a beautiful bag, cool zipper pulls, cool material, right? We'll get into both of these bags, but this is the one we're going to really spend the most time on. This is a brand new, I think it's their second newest or newest colorway as of the production of this video. But I guess one of the things we'll say right off the bat is lots of material choices, lots of colorways. But again, you get what you get when you can snag one because you don't get to choose, well, I'd like one in hunter green with a coyote interior. Nope, because what you get is what is dropping. And so I bought this one. It was $200. And this one I bought used, and it was also around $200. So, exterior. First off, I will say that the material choice feels excellent in hand. we have a cushioned back here, which when you pick up this bag, you immediately feel the cushioning. And that's really nice. You also have really nice cuts of the material. You have really good high quality zippers with smooth zipper pulls. In this one I've got just kind of a black paracord situation, easy, nice pulls. Don't need anything more than that. You have a 3-inch, yeah, a 3-inch elastic band down here that you could, I guess, use for all kinds of shenanigans. But nice to have that, and I think visually it's a nice little black band look there, and I envision that that could be different colors on different versions of this bag, but you can see that's an upgrade from the previous version to this version. I will also say the padding on the back panel seems to be an upgrade too. The strap needs to be discussed. So this is a 1-inch nylon strap. It has Duraflex buckles, and it attaches to these attachment points on the back of the bag and removes very easily. So the strap comes off very easily. You just slide it through a slit in the Duraflex buckle, which means you could turn this into a little pouch, or you could clip it to the front of a backpack that has attachment points on the front of the backpack. And I think that's some of the appeal of this bag, is that you could use it in multiple ways, but I think it performs its best and shines best as a cross-body pouch. So the strap, I don't know any other way to say this, I don't like it at all. We'll get into my things I don't like, but it's just very plain. This, when you hold this thing, it feels, I mean, the construction quality is off the charts, and the material quality is really good, and the strap is lame. I hate that. I hate that. We'll talk more about it. Okay, so you do have a hook and loop panel on the front. It's a quilted hook and loop panel. Good look. It looks nice. You've got it on both of these bags. You do have a front pocket. We'll get into pockets here in a second. You've got zipper pull against. God, why do I forget that word all the time? But zipper pulls. And then you've got attachment points on the side here. 2 thin ones, 1 thick one. 2 thin ones, 1 thick one on both sides of the bag. All right. I think that's it. I think it's time for us, and you can see there's different attachment points on the side of this bag compared to this one. Yeah. All right. I think it's time. I think it's time for us to get into the pocketing here and really dive into this boogie. Let's dive into this boogie in camera number 2. All right, here we are, camera number 2, and it is boogie time. It's time for us to dive into these beautiful, beautiful bags. All right, so I didn't say anything about it earlier, but I think it's worth saying that this is a really unique shape. It's kind of octagonal on the bottom, like, I guess like half a stop sign almost, right? So it's a really interesting shape, not a smooth crescent, but it is a good shape that holds a lot of gear. All right, so front pocket. We open that up first. And inside is their standard blue color. So this color is, it says on the website, the standard color that will come in all Mark III boogies, except otherwise noted. You do have a G-hook situation here, a little attachment point with a nice bright orange accent. So nice little kind of option for attaching AirPods or whatnot. I've slipped a pocket knife into the front section here, just a fun little pocket knife. And a cord, because you do have 2 pockets here, and then this drop section, and then some lemon, which I've been drinking lately in my water. All right, so fun little front pocket, nice materials, again, throughout. The materials are just, I mean, they're great. We'll open up this main compartment here, and you've got a big drop pocket, okay? Just a big drop pocket, which is actually my preference. I think a lot of bags are over-organized in this compartment. So I've tossed a wallet in here, a power bank in here, a Game & Watch in here, a flashlight in here, a stress ball in here. Oh no! I dropped it. And then also my AirPods, and I didn't clip them in the front because there's just more room in here. And you can see here, you've got just a big attachment ring in here. This is a really nice touch. And then a pin, because you've got a pin loop, and then this is super cushioned here. It's not hook and loop, but it's super cushioned there. All right, so you can see, let's get a big nice look here. And you can see that's the only branding on the bag, which I like a lot. And then you've got a grommet down there. No Wallace, just a grommet, where the bag can drain out. It drains out right onto this little elastic thing. But it's good, I think. Back pocket. Notebook. And you can see cushioning here, and combined extra cushioning where it rests up against your back. So, yeah. And then with this one, you can see the hook is in a different place. Still cushioned, but not as cushioned. Then you've got two interior pockets here, and that hook is right here as opposed to over here, and the pockets are not here. So there seems to be a massive improvement. You can see this zipper has moved up the bag. And these pockets and this went into the front pocket, giving you more room in the back. So I actually like these changes a lot. So I think smart changes from generation to generation. I like the pulls a little better here to pull against on the older generation than these tiny ones, but to each their own. So yeah, that is a good walkthrough of Ye Old Boogie Bag. What do y'all think? Meet me back in camera number 1. Let's talk about this. Well. Boogie's finally on the perfect bag. Two things that I like about the Goodwerks Boogie Bag. The first thing that I love is the actual feel of the materials and the build quality of the bag. Might be the nicest fanny pack that I own. Might be. In terms of just how it feels to touch and pick up the bag. Okay? Feels really good. This one as well, different materials. Doesn't feel quite as good because it's missing the cushioning. So if you can get a Mark III, get a Mark III. I really like how this bag handles. I also very much enjoy the organizational choices in this bag. The Mark III is superior, really. It's got a wide main compartment with multiple attachment points inside. It's got a nice cushioned back pocket, and in the front pocket, you've got an attachment loop and 2 slip pockets. I was able to carry, as you saw, everything I wanted in this bag really, really comfortably. So the pocketing choices in the Mark III are excellent. The quality and construction are incredible. Now, 2 things that I think could be better about the bag. The first is the strap sucks. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. Anytime I see a super premium product, and you've heard me say this on this channel before, with I just talked about this with the Goodwerks Bullet, right? I don't like a thin 1-inch nylon strap. I just don't like it. It just doesn't feel premium. It doesn't feel nice. It's not even shiny seatbelt nylon. I don't know. Maybe I'm alone here. I want more. I want more out of my strap because I don't actually carry the bag like this, right? Nobody carries that. You pick it up like this sometimes, but you wear the bag and you interact with the bag by using the strap most times. Because there's no grab handle on this bag either, which means that usually the grab handle will be the strap too. I just don't love the strap. It's okay. That's okay. Just don't love the strap. And then if I were to nitpick, I would put just 1 small slip pocket in this main compartment. I do like that it's a big drop pocket. I do enjoy that there's not fussy organization. I would have put 1 slip pocket on the back. Really thin, really tight. Just a slip pocket that I could stuff, just small things into. Maybe a wallet, just a little bit. That's just meh. you know, take it or leave it. But it's pretty close to a perfect fanny pack if it had a better strap. Now let's talk price. These are handmade one at a time. You will expect to pay a premium. $200. $200 is quite a bit of money. It just is quite a bit of change. So is it worth $200? It's right there. It's right there. It's right there, like $150 maybe. But this is where we get into a bit of a problem, which is this has to be the best in that price range to be worth that price, really. And then on the secondhand market, they're going for more than that. So I want to give you some options, some other bags that I like just as much or better than the Goodwerks Boogie bag. And then we'll talk about who this might be the perfect bag for. So again, the price isn't something that I'm balking at. I've bought plenty of $200 bags, but, all right, let's get into it. So first off, another option you can consider. This is a small sling from Alpaca. Let's not get into which sling this is because the point is Alpaca has like 40 different slings. It's roughly the same shape and size. It has a nicer strap. It has a fidlock buckle on the back. The strap is not removable, so +1 to Goodwerks for that. But it's got nice cushioning. It's got good organization. It's got everything. It's X-Pack. High contrast interior. It's got everything that this bag has and will carry everything that this bag carries for less than half the price. This is an Ultra bag from Bounce Design Labs. It has more storage, more space, and a much nicer strap that is removable. It is great materials, cool design, for roughly the same price as this bag. This is a small sling from Orange Cat Packs, a custom maker in Canada. Funky, they'll let you build in any colorway you want. It is readily available. It is about 75 bucks. A little smaller, but just a little. The strap itself is roughly the same. Much cheaper and customizable, and order it whenever you feel like it. This is a 5DC from Bounce Design Labs. Roughly the same price, just a little bit bigger, maybe 2 liters bigger than that than the Goodwerks Boogie. Lots of organization, lots of options, readily available, significantly better strap. This is a Mr. Trieger sling from Camel Chops. It is in a beautiful wax canvas with a blue interior, pocketing, hook and loop, comes with a silencer, pocketing, back panels, AquaGuard zippers. Strap is thicker. Strap removes with fidlocks for roughly the same price or cheaper. Readily available and orderable right now on their website. This is an Air City Sling 2. Zip across the front, attachment point, pocketing inside, maybe a little over fussy on the pocketing inside, zip on the back. Handle, non-removable strap, but a significantly nicer strap. This version not readily available. Standard version, absolutely cheaper and readily available. This is one of many different types of slings by Mystery Ranch. This is in a crazy black style with multiple different materials. It has a thicker strap, robust hardware, nice volume, cheaper bag. This is the Samurai from Pacolab. It is slightly larger. It has much better organization. It has a super premium strap, also removable, also attachable at 4 different points on the bag, customizable and orderable directly from the maker the way that you want it for slightly more than the Goodwerks Boogie bag. So you got choices to make, I guess. And you may have noticed that I've been wearing a sling bag this entire video. This is from a company called Mountain Smith. This is roughly the same size as the Goodwerks Boogie bag. This has a front pocket with a high contrast interior and a piddly little attachment point, a main compartment with a zippered pocket, which is annoying, which I would cut out, and 2 mesh pockets, which are just fine. The bag overall is a little floppy, and it has a pocket on the back which attaches with hook and loop. And this you can get for about $25. So, and the strap is nicer. All right. So, am I saying you shouldn't buy a Goodwerks Boogie bag? No, I'm not. I am saying it's hard to get your hands on a Goodwerks Boogie bag. And you might not be totally happy because there are some parts of it that don't feel like you just bought the most premium bag in the universe, which they don't claim to be, by the way. They claim to be the ultimate fanny pack, which they're not wrong. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Strap is just okay. Everybody, who might this be the perfect bag for? Well, if you find a design that you like, one of their colorways, you're going to be happy wearing the Goodwerks Boogie bag. But what is my recommendation? My recommendation is actually this one. If you want a teeny tiny little carry-it-all bag for your EDC, this Mr. Trigger from Camel Chops in the UK, I just like it better. It feels nicer to wear to me. This is some pretty subjective stuff we're talking about. So if you want something on the really small size, the 3DC from Bounce Design Labs, the Mr. Trigger from Camel Chops, I just like them a little bit better. I also really enjoy my Air City Sling. It's fun to wear. And if you want to go a little bigger, this is still top of the hill for me, the Pacolab Samurai. It's just really excellent. Yeah, I'm buying another one of these. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this discussion about the Goodwerks Boogie bag. It is an impeccably constructed bag. The maker clearly takes their time, builds a high quality product. It's a little frustrating to try and buy the product, is what it is. And I guess I should mention one more option. And I'm sorry I didn't have it out here on the table. But if you want something fast and customized and much cheaper, check out Blank Canvas from Puerto Rico. I'll put a link to all this stuff in the video description, but you can get a small bag this size in custom colors the way you want it with just as good of, almost everything, X-Pack, etc. You can get one there for $75 or less all day long. It's the same guy who made this little wallet, which I really enjoy, and a maker that is really fun and fun to support. So you got options, of course, in this space. It's kind of everybody's preference. There's some people out here who will fight me on this, but I don't think the Goodwerks Boogie bag is the ultimate crossbody fanny pack. I think there's some things holding it back, but it is a fantastic fanny pack. And you won't be sad if you own one or buy one, but you might be happier if you look into some other options out there. All right, everybody, that's it for now. Thank you for all the love and support. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Thanks for all the likes, the messages, the comments, the thumbs ups, the loves, the everything. We will, of course, see you next time. Bye for now.